Looks like this place is filled. First and foremost, thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. It feels really good to be back. Production ran into a few speed bumps. I think your wife tried to kill you at least like 3 separate occasions. Yeah, it puts a damper on it, but no, I'm glad to be back. Thank you for being here. You know, that's all I can really say. This has been like a really big passion project for me and everybody who's been working on it. And it's nice to finally see it rolling again. Tell jokes. Okay. So I don't know if you guys been paying attention to the news lately or any politics, but as it turns out, everything is fine. Everything is going to work out perfectly. Don't worry too much about it. We're all okay. That being said, I'd like to also thank our sponsor, Xanax. Xanax. If you feel that way, you're probably already on Xanax. Other weird news, a restaurant chain in China is set to lose over $145 million after a customer found an entire dead rat in her soup. Yeah, and also, spoiler alert for Ratatouille 2. A woman in Austin, Texas is in critical condition. She was struck by a car while attempting to run across the street. To quote her, to run across the street to prove how fast she can run in high heels. When questioned, witnesses said it was terrifying, tragic, but also saying, "I told you so" feels real good. Scientists at Johns Hopkins University completed a study where they found out that when they give octopi MDMA, for you not drug people, that's the active ingredient in ecstasy, and what other drugs is MDMA in?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, they found out when they gave Molly. When they found out they gave MDMA to octopi, it made the octopuses much more sociable and friendly. In a related study, scientists found out that if you give researchers at Johns Hopkins University MDMA, they have a hard time distinguishing between reality and an episode of SpongeBob SquarePants. Finally, I don't know if you ever heard of this guy, comedian Bill Cosby. Recently spent his first day in jail, and he fell down a flight of stairs and was also struck in the face by a stale hot dog bun thrown by another inmate. Leave it to Bill Cosby to make prison sound like a family-friendly sitcom. This fall on NBC, I watched Bill Cosby in jail. We're going to call it Osby. Also in other news, food inspectors at Panera Bread chains across the country found out that Panera Bread food contains 95% baby horse meat and horse hair. Now I'll deliver a shitty punchline while wearing a smug, holier-than-thou grin. I think it's for a different one. Yeah, they found the baby horse meat, the horse hair in Panera Bread fruit, and when asked about it, the CEO said, "I'm Roberto Lundgren Rodrigues, and I can only sexually climax when I'm reading Judy Blume books." Fuck, Frank. Frank, whoa, Frank. What the hell? I'm wearing noise-canceling headphones, to protect my ears from the way too loud laughter during your always hilarious monologues, sarcastically. All right, let's talk about this, Frank. Now, come on here. There's something wrong. Frank McNamee, everybody. So, Frank, you gonna wear that? I don't want to make any judgments. I I'm not sure how well you guys can read. So, 2018. Ryan, can you come here and read this for the idiots in the crowd? Ryan, thanks everybody.
Okay, Frank, come sit down. We can hash this out. What's the matter? Nothing's wrong. The show is going so great. Thanks to you and Tyrell's amazing talent.
Good at reading.
I'm really good at reading.
You should move over.
Francis, are you just mad that I've been spending so much time with Tyrell? Nah. Booty. Just be seen. Before Christ, I got it. I rehearsed with Tyrell. Doesn't mean the show doesn't need juice. It's true. Everyone on this show is important. All the way down to that Laurel girl, or whatever her name is. He's right, you can know. Fucking look over there. He's right, you can know. Oh wow. Do you guys really mean that? You know, buddy leans into rueful hair. Rueful hair, there you go. Plus, you know, I drink too much to remember my name, let alone jokers. Ja, 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 ja. I know. Ja, 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 ja. I speak Spanish. Ja, 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 ja. I can't read the bottom half of that. Let's get this show on the road.
Here we are.
All right.
Everyone wants a high concept bit. All right, but hey, again, thank you, Frank. We're back on it. Tonight's guest, by the way, we have an infamous cruise liner captain. We got comedian Rob Barolin on here tonight. Woo! And the Tooth Fairy's going to be here.
Yeah!
Thank you guys for joining us. Let's get it on the road. This is Tidewater Tonight. Ladies, yeah, there we go. No, I Frank McNamee has a 10-inch lap hog that just went quick.
Yeah! 10-inch
As for us, like, the leaders of entertainment in Hampton Roads, you know, we like to have fun, we like to have some chuckles, some laughs, a few guffaws and a chortle here and there. But as, you know, the paragon of entertainment, I think it's our job, nay, our responsibility to really break down the problems in today's society. I'm sorry to slow the show down. Another drink. That'll take care of the slurring. But I, recently in the news, it's been found out that a captain has been in charge of over 10 maritime disasters. Most recently, one cruise ship completely sinking. Here to defend his stance and talk about it is cruise liner captain Seamus Mahooligan, everybody. How's it going?
An Irish captain?
Yeah.
Not too ugly, I can't say anything worse.
Thank you for being here, by the way.
It's my pleasure.
Irish, huh?
You can't steer a boat when you're drunk. Or can you do it better?
All right, let's get down to the nitty-gritty of this. You were in charge of a Carnival cruise liner that crashed into a separate Carnival cruise liner, resulting in billions of dollars in damage, and more importantly, untold loss of life, wealth, and livelihood for millions of people. Let's get to the bottom of this.
The Davy Jones offer.
The Davy Jones.
I prefer to use sea terms, being that I am a sea captain.
Yeah.
I know that you're the host here, but I'm the captain.
I am the captain now.
All right, let's get into it then. Okay, explain yourself.
Well, first of all, I'd like to express my sincerest condolences to the families of all of those who were lost. It was a great service. It was a great service for them to provide, and they will never be forgotten.
You say sacrifice?
What? No, you're crazy. I said service.
What service does a cruise liner provide exactly?
Fun.
Yeah, not the smartest man, but there's something fishy about this. Hang on. Here. No! You're a man!
Indeed! Indeed I am!
Why are you still talking like that if you're a man?
Because I'm a man.
You're not a man, you have an Adam's apple.
What?
Not an Adam's apple. Alright, get it mixed up, it's kind of easy. Alright, let's address this one thing here. Why, as a sea captain, are you even bothering to impersonate a man?
Well, to be quite honest with you,
The truth's coming out.
it's a lot easier to become a captain if you're a man. But I just have to say, it's a hell of a lot easier to get away from a sinking ship if you're a woman. I mean, am I right?
And I'll give you that one, that's fair. Has no way any bearing though on why you've been doing this. Why did you let this happen under your watch?
All right, maybe it does seem a little bit disrespectful or whatever. I don't know. But I guess you caught me. I am on a mission to save the planet, you guys. Yeah, I mean, there's a real problem going on.
What problem are you solving by ramming cruise ships into each other?
Okay, well, you remember that movie, The Titanic?
Yeah, the Titanic?
Yeah, where the big ship hit the iceberg and everything?
Yeah, made $1 billion in the 90s, first pair of tits I ever saw on the screen, yeah.
I mean, it was all of ours, wasn't it? Well, what you don't know is that that film was actually based on a real-life tragedy.
What?
You don't say.
I know. I'm fucking spilling all my secrets here. Yeah, so once that happened, it set off a chain of fucking events all around the world where the polar ice caps started to melt, you guys.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so the sea levels started to rise, and now the Earth is threatened.
Because of the Titanic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The polar sea levels aren't rising because more ice fell into the water. It's global warming.
What's gloated warming?
Global warming, you know, like sun's, coming in and greenhouse gases and emissions are causing, water temperature, the temperature of the earth to rise.
It doesn't sound right. No, I don't think that can happen, actually. I'm pretty sure that in the wintertime, you can tell that the sun is cold, so that just doesn't
There's a lot of basic science we're missing here.
All right, no.
Anyway,
Hey, it's my turn to talk. I'm the guest. I'm also the captain. I'm fucking in charge here, right?
All right.
Yeah. So, here's what's happening, you guys. The sea levels are rising. The sea animals are procreating. All right? And suddenly we get a BoJack Horseman situation going on. I mean, I'm telling you. You're going to have fucking a knock at your door, right? And then, bam! A shark is going to eat your family. Yeah. And then you've got a little boy, right? And you have a little boy, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I think it's the only thing he ever talks about in his comedy is his But, yeah. Suddenly you've got your son. He's in health class and he's fucking failing because his salmon is teaching sex ed. How the fuck you gonna
Jacking
right?
off on eggs and stuff.
Whatever. But here's the worst part, and I know nobody's gonna disagree with me. When you call a customer service line, right? And you get that long fucking menu of shit to go through. You got number 1, it's English. You can pick it and listen to it, whatever. Number 2, pata and gladiata, da 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 da, right? And you don't want to pick. You don't want to pick that either.
Are you talking about press 2 for Spanish?
I don't know what that is. So then, here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna have a third option now, right? Have you ever heard a whale sing? They don't ever shut the fuck up. So you get number 3, and it's just gonna be. When the fuck you gonna get your shit figured out? It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
You've killed, you've killed thousands of people for that theory.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we heard your side of the story. We got your views. We got to the bottom of it in a way.
God, but Davy Jones,
We've learned a lot.
of it.
Please leave my show.
That's fair.
We're gonna take a quick break. Everybody get some drinks, get some food real fast. We'll be right back with Rob Barolin, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Tidewater Tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I am very excited to introduce our next guest. Very funny stand-up comedian, very new to the scene, great beard. He's doing all right on the leg count. Please, though, give a very warm welcome, very excited welcome to Rob Barolin, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How you guys doing? Good? That's good to hear. So I'm getting ready for the show this morning. I'm in the mirror combing my hair, and I had a realization. I was like, damn, I look like Negan from The Walking Dead. But if he got bitten by a zombie, and instead of turning into a zombie, he turned into a fuckboy. And in spite of that, man, I got married last year. Thank you. Not the appropriate response. If you would let me finish, it's my 3rd time. Nobody gives a shit when it's your 3rd time. I knew it was bad when I called my brother up to tell him I was getting married, and all he said was, "You just can't fucking stop, can you?" But I got it right this time, guys. I did, man. We get along great. She's awesome. We have a lot of things in common. She has 3 kids. I have 3 kids. People ask us all the time, "Hey, are you guys gonna have kids? Are you guys gonna have any more kids? Are you guys gonna have any kids together?" Fuck no, we're not having more kids. Are you crazy? We're 5 years away from the youngest one being out of the house. That's 5-year countdown until I can start walking around ass naked, popping Viagra with a joint hanging out of my mouth. Why would I start over again? And you know why I think people ask me that? It's because my wife's black. And if you haven't noticed by now, I'm not. But people love mixed kids, man. They do. They get obsessed with them. You ever seen a good Blasian before? Yeah? You get it. This guy gets it. Black people want to get in on having good hair. White people want to be anything but white. And contrary to popular belief, not all mixed kids are gorgeous, man. They're not. Making a mixed kid is like playing Russian roulette. You load a gun, spin it, you get ready to pull the trigger. You're just hoping for the rock, but instead you get drink. Without the beard. And that kid's gonna grow up. He'll get a driver's license, he'll be out on his own. Inevitably, cops are gonna pull him over, harass him, profile him. And when he comes home upset, I'm the one that's gonna have to deal with it. He'll ask me, "Dad, why did this happen? Why did this happen to me? What should I do if this happens again?" I'll just have to be real with him, you know? I'll look him in his eyes and I'll say, "Aubrey, I have no fucking idea, son. I'm white. The cops don't treat me with respect. You probably want to hit up your mom on this one, man. Now come on, get out of my way. The Antique Roadshow is on." Full disclosure, I'm not really white. I'm actually Latino, man, and I hesitate to admit that because I love all this privilege I get that I'm not really entitled to, but I'm mostly sick and tired of people asking me, "Hey, Rob, where are you from?" "Oh, Queens, New York." "No, man, you know what I mean. Where are you from?" "You're Italian? You're not white." First of all, what year is it, 1937? Italians have been white forever. Second of all, yeah, I'm Italian. I would just cop up to whatever they said. Mostly because I'm hiding 3 of my cousins in the crawl space of my house, like the opening scene of Inglourious Bastards. Just hiding with the mice, man. Doing my part. But you know what? Back to the interracial relationship. I forgot this part. So, you know what I've noticed, man? I don't wake up every morning and think, oh, I have a black wife. But I am noticing that I know things now that I didn't know before, mostly involving black women's hair care. So, before I met my wife, I knew the basics, right? Don't touch it. Don't get it wet. Don't feed it after midnight. Now I know too much. I was online watching something the other day, watching this lovely young woman get what could only be described as a proper digging down. I think that's what the kids say. And I found myself critiquing it. I'm looking at it thinking, damn, that bitch's wig is stiff. Where the fuck are her edges? Oh man, if that dude doesn't ease up, part of that weave's gonna fall out. Yep, there it goes. Called it. It's ruined ebony for me. I have to watch Paul now. Fat ass white girl. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. But you know what? You probably shouldn't listen to shit I say anyway. I'm the same guy that my oldest son, I had a sex talk with him when he was, I don't know, maybe 12. And by the time he was 14, I realized, oh shit, I forgot to tell him about Santa Claus. Totally forgot to tell him about Santa Claus. By this time, he's a freshman in high school, he's in 9th grade. And all I'm picturing is him being in the cafeteria talking to a cute girl that he likes going, hey, so what do you think Santa Claus is gonna bring you this year for Christmas? So I had to nip it in the bud quick, you know. So I asked him, for the record, he knew, we were good, no harm, no foul. I was like, hey man, you know Santa Claus is fake, right? He goes, oh yeah, man. Dad, I've known that shit since I was 11. The internet? I was like, fuck yeah, the internet. I'm old, I forget sometimes, you know? Unlike his little brother, lost a tooth, puts it under his pillow, left it there for 3 fucking weeks. Didn't say shit to anyone, not a soul. After 3 weeks, he goes, hey dad, I forgot to tell you, I lost a tooth. Oh, cool, man. Let's make sure we get it in a baggie, put it under your pillow for the tooth fairy tonight. He was like, nah, man. It's been under there for 3 weeks. Tooth fairy's not real. That means Easter Bunny's not real. That means Santa's not real. You got any more shit to tell me, bro? That's how he talks to me, he's a G. And I'm on the spot, and I'm like, no. I'll tell you this though, if I have to get rid of a body, that's my dude right there. He ain't a fucking snitch. His older brother, man, is autistic, and I was talking about someone telling him about my son. I was like, hell yeah, my autistic son. And no sooner do I get the phrase out, some asshole chimes in the conversation and says, Rob, you really shouldn't say that. Say what? My autistic son. You should say my son who has autism. Don't let the disease define the child. And I was like, man, you about to find out the definition of fucking aggravated assault. If you don't get out of my face with that shit. And besides, he's not even the good kind of autistic. He hates math. He can't count cards. His last birthday, he asked for a Casio keyboard, you know, play music. And I get excited because a lot of autistic kids, they get their minds wrapped around one thing and become awesome at it, man. So I'm like, hell yeah, I'll get him a keyboard. He'll learn Mozart. 4 days, we're going viral. I'm gonna get in on that YouTube money. So far, nothing. Not a single note. He records and plays fart sounds on it. I'm starting to doubt his diagnosis. I think he's just an asshole. Thanks guys, that's my time. My name is Rob Barolin, I appreciate it.
Welcome back! You might know him from a few minutes ago. We're here talking with a very interesting local comedian, which is something I like to do on this show, just like sponsor a local town, get to know them a bit better, see the man behind the beard. But yeah, we're here with Frank. McNamee is back there. We're also with Rob Barolin. Show also sponsored by excessive amounts of alcohol. Rob, thank you for being here.
Thank you guys for having me out.
Interesting thing. It's weird because a lot of people mention I've noticed in comedy. They'll like if they've ever done any military service, they talk about that almost extensively. You seem to like leave a lot of that out. Rob, you did what, 20 years?
Yeah, 21.
21 years.
Not that impressive. You knew what I got away with, you would be clapping.
Oh, same way. Now they get like a good conduct medal out. It's mostly this like, you guys didn't fucking catch me.
You didn't get caught.
Hell yeah.
So how did you like it? I mean,
The Navy?
yeah.
It was great, man. I mean, I don't know what I would have done if I didn't join the Navy. I'd be a piece of shit living in the basement somewhere, probably. But it was alright. I liked it.
Basements are bad.
Dang. It's dark.
Oh yeah. So what gets you started?
Military stand-up. That's what I'm saying.
Let's stand.
Stand-up, man. I've been a fan since I was a kid. I think I was maybe 10 when my two older sisters grew up to me. They brought home Delirious on VHS, and I pretty much memorized it verbatim. Did it for my friends at school. When Raw came out, I did the same thing. When Dice blew up in the early 90s, when Dice Rules came out. Oh! Who fucking who? I was a huge Dice fan, and I got it in my mind in my early 20s when I was in the Navy. I mean, you remember being sitting around with the guys, talking shit and kind of holding court.
Oh yeah.
And that was the first time I realized, am I funny? I think I might be funny. And I'd always loved stand-up, so it was a natural transition, but I didn't get on stage till I was 4 years old. 15 years of being a scared bitch, basically.
Where would you like actually start? Like, what was your first room around here?
Oh, Cosby's. Thursday Night Cosby.
None. I've heard a few things. I know I can guess. Let's just go there. Shout out. Oh no, stop. So you did Kazi's, and then how did that actually go? This one's always like one of the best stories I hear from comics. It seems like there's, I don't know, especially open mics. I've noticed certain rooms will just get a ton of people who get. You can tell like a third of the guys there is like, dude, you're like the funniest guy at work. You should get up there and talk about the story nobody has any reference to.
Yeah.
You tell the audience that, they'll love it.
That's funny you say that, because that's exactly that's exactly what I did. I had this idea in my head that I would tell the funny stories that I would tell guys at work. And one of the funniest, it's not even a funny story, it's just ridiculous, was that on 9/11, my mom worked at the World Trade
Every
Center.
funny story starts with that.
My mom worked at the World Trade Center, and we didn't know where she was for probably 12, 14 hours because she had to walk. I'm from Queens, New York. I grew up there. She had to walk from Manhattan to Queens because everything was shut down. We finally did find out, and I was deployed in Puerto Rico. That was the kind of cool shit we got to do in the Navy before 9/11. Go to Puerto Rico and drink rum, finger bang.
Hell yeah.
The Puerto Rican in the house.
9/11 ruined it. 9/11 ruined it. But
Like, that's the worst.
Oh my
That's
God,
the one
terrorists.
thing. Like, you can't go to Puerto
Terrorists
Rico anymore.
infiltrating.
Thanks, not.
thanks 9/11. But then we found it. She made it home in one piece. I mean, you know, and she was fine. And then when I got back to the barracks that night, I don't even know if it was from sheer relief from my mother being alive or the stress of the day, I decided I would jerk off. This is the story I tried to tell my first night. I would jerk off using my PlayStation 2 with a wire and everything. That's how long 9/11 was. To a DVD called Filthy Attitudes Part 2.
You'll never forget.
Yes. And that did not translate well on the stand-up. It was horrible. My first 10 times on stage was awful.
By the way, I'm going to start using the excuse of my mom is still alive. When people are like, dude, you jack off way too much. Like, well, he's got to celebrate. Mom's still doing good. It's great. I was actually kind of surprised because you were like a chief in the Navy, which it's E7. The Navy has a weird thing though, where it's like that rank at E7 with chiefs. It's like they put themselves on like a huge pedestal. Like no other branch of the military gives that kind of respect.
Not to that degree. Right.
Yeah. So like that. I don't know. How do you feel about it? Exactly. Yeah, like the weird culty tradition.
The fraternity.
Yeah, like do as I say, not as I do.
To be very honest, I thought, and this might sound fucked up, but I thought it was the coolest thing in the world for about a year. And then after a year, I was like, these assholes are just like the rest of us. You know, pieces of shit like all of us. And it's just like, that's human beings. We all are that. So then once the illusion was gone, it ruined it slightly, but still absolutely one of the things I'm most proud of.
Oh yeah.
It sounds like Dylan Cameron.
Yeah, no, comedy's worse.
Once you make it, once people start calling you a comic, you're like, oh, everybody sucks.
Yeah.
Everybody in comedy sucks.
No, I think it's like,
I hate all the comics.
it's like the curtain gets pulled back, and you're like, that dude doesn't give a fuck about me that much. Comedy's better.
Do you think I suck?
If you have to ask, I will say you're not an E7 in comedy.
Maybe you can see one comedy, maybe.
I don't know what that means, but I said it.
Actually, yes. No, but thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah,
Rob.
thank you guys for having me, man. It was awesome.
Got any upcoming dates or anything you'd like to promote?
I'm going to be at the Broadway Comedy Club in New York City, my hometown, this Saturday. October 6th,
All right.
6 p.m.
Well, thanks for joining us, Rob.
Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.
Do some advertisements here real fast. We only got one this week, real one. Pinboys, Season Pass League. I didn't really get to explain this, gave me this piece of paper, but apparently if you join a bowling league here at Pinboys in the next 4 weeks, you will get all the sweet benefits of being at a bowling alley in Laskin Road, and also season pass to Busch Gardens.
Pinboys for that.
Good. Like roller coasters. They gave me this. It just says the Rollin' Rookies Club. I have no idea what it is, but there's 2 dogs bowling on it. So if it has anything to do with that, I definitely check it out. Also, other advertisements I was given. The show is also sponsored by Zip Ties. Forgot your belt? Zip tie. Cop on duty and there's too many black people and not enough handcuffs? Zip ties. Not a cop, but that girl in the trunk is chewing through some duct tape? Zip ties. Tidewater Tonight also brought to you by Sunny D. Tired of having a pale dick? What the Sunny D is a full body suit with a hole in it so your D can get the vitamin D it needs.
Yeah.
Sunny D, what you need for a pale pee-pee, Sunny D. Also sponsored by the Flesh Patch. Heard of Flesh Patch? Now comes the Flesh Patch. It's a lot of fun to read, too. Got open wounds that are leaking? Flesh Patch. Anal leakage? That time of the month? Stop wasting money on things to shove up your baby batter pouch. I don't know which one of you guys wrote this. We gotta talk about it. Or you have a hole in your testicles, apparently. Flesh patch pads are pretty much tiny diapers. Everyone at the bus stop can hear you crunch, crunch, crunch around. I think we might have a dyslexic on our crew. The show is also brought to you by dyslexia. Don't get it too around flipped. Slow one. But yes, thank you, Pinboys. I was also, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tidewater Tonight. I sometimes think I might be a hardened man, a bit gruff, but sometimes in this world, something a little magical happens. And tonight I'm proud to share that with you. Amazing occurrence. Our final guest of the evening all the way from the land of whimsy and wonder. Please give it up for the Tooth Fairy, ladies and gentlemen. So you're the Tooth Fairy. Eh?
What the what?
Don't assume my gender. Yeah, I'm the Tooth Fairy. I didn't always, I wasn't always called the Tooth Fairy. At one point I was called the Tooth Goblin. But you go to one adult bookstore and get some coffee and people start assuming things about you. It might explain some of the dreams I've had about retired hockey players that have developed a meth problem.
Is the Tooth Fairy your real name? Is that what you go by? Like, what's on your driver's license?
Roscoe.
Roscoe. That's fitting. Gotta be honest, I wasn't expecting all this. I expected a bit more. Less.
Or what?
Fair.
Like
Fairy.
Yeah, like a skinnier Silent Bob type. Maybe some wings, wand. How did you get into the illustrious career path of Tooth Fairy?
Well, it's not like Tim Allen's movie to Santa Claus. I'm doing a charitable service. I'm helping out single moms. Trying to help them make ends meet. And, I'll put an ad in Craigslist, which is harder to do now that the government's taking the personal section off.
There was a weird smattering of for people bumped up about a thing I didn't even know was happening. I'm sorry to interrupt. Continue.
But like I said, I'm just doing a charitable service for single moms. So scoop in there and give them a dollar.
You like scoop in, like how do you scoop it? Do you like the Santa Claus thing, like magic yourself through the chimney, or like?
There's no magic, man. I pick locks.
You pick locks?
Why you
you
pick-
said?
I pick locks.
So you pick the lock, and then you go to these single mothers' homes, and then what happens after that?
Well, hopefully I find the kids' room first. Because it's very disturbing to have to wake up a mom or a dad and say, "Where are your kids?"
That's completely true.
A lockpick and chloroform are excellent tools of the trade.
What is the trade exactly? Do you profit off of this? What do you like? You exchange like the teeth, the baby teeth, for like a.
I give the child money under the pillow.
Yeah.
And I take the tooth.
And what do you do with said?
That's my fucking tooth.
Okay, that's fine. I get that. I'm not trying to take baby teeth. So what do you?
Hey, no.
You're asking a goddamn question. It's
Okay.
terrifying.
I'm okay.
So what do you do with the teeth?
What don't you do with teeth?
It's a
I make
scary-
jewelry. Some people might think it's a little gauche, but it's a big seller at Hot Topic.
Those teeth?
The fuck do they look like?
Okay, so you got jewelry. What else?
You can grind them up, mix a polymer in, dry them up, and then fold them and mold them. So I got bowls and ashtrays in the house.
Made out of children's teeth.
I'm sorry.
It's fine, man. I'm used to it.
Um,
But other things, jewelry, pottery. Sometimes, because it's Craigslist, someone will fuck up on the ad and I'll go to the wrong house. So I need to protect myself from, said fathers or people got dogs. So I actually have
That's what I want to do.
the chloroform doesn't work so
Have you ever thought maybe recycling the teeth, like, I don't know, I'm just brainstorming. I'm not trying to tell you how to do your job or looking at
That's
you,
good.
or directly looking at you in the eyes. Like maybe just taking the baby teeth and then putting them into gums, dentures, and then just selling them at half price. Like it looked like a terrifying pair of dentures. You know, if you like approach an old person, they smile at you, but it's just like a mouthful of baby teeth upon their wrinkled visage. But I don't want to tell you how to do your job. I'm sorry.
Did you get my rider? Where's my fireball?
Can we get a shot of Fireball? Is the bartender here?
Never mind.
No.
Yeah, it's taking too long.
Okay.
I do a lot of traveling. I picked this up. I go to the UK a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And Flint, Michigan.
What's your favorite tooth?
Actually, I have 3 favorite sets of teeth. I'd love to get a hold of
Sets sounds terrifying.
Steve Harvey, Gary Busey. I think he would take the chloroform himself. I don't think I would. And the bitch from Pretty Woman.
Richard Gere? So actually, funny story. You weren't there, thank God. I was talking to Tyrell before the show started, and he was actually complaining about having a sore tooth, right?
Oh shit.
Yeah, you're talking about that. Can you like help him?
No.
I'd love to.
Why does this always happen?
Well,
Yeah.
well, here's the funny
What the fuck? Oh my god!
Well, Tyrell, I could tell him about your kids.
Like, can you?
You got kids? What room?
You want to participate, or should we tell him where you live?
What is he gonna do?
I don't fucking know. He's
What do you mean?
I'm just gonna take a look.
Take a look at what? Take a look at what?
Yeah, you truly are magic.
What is that? No.
That's one of the tools.
This is not a part of the show. I did not agree to. What the fuck is this? What are you doing?
Open wide, Tyrell.
Put the legs back.
Okay,
Jesus
well, if we're gonna do like this.
You're not putting that in my mouth. You're not putting that. Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is disgusting.
Oh god.
Oh, it's the carnage.
Oh my God.
I witnessed, dudes. Oh my God.
Oh.
He got the tooth. He's looked at so well.
Sorry, man. I don't have dental either, so I might end up using this bad boy later.
He popped it in there. Well, I don't think it's going to get any more terrifying than that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. Hope I never see you again. So I'm just gonna wrap it up right now. We'll just cut it, whatever. Do your thing. I don't know. I'll tell you. Your job. Laura, Ryan, Rock, Frank, come
Rock.
under. Yeah. Give it up for these guys, by the way. Rob. The amount of shit that these guys endure for my assholeness is incredible. Good save. There's no way in hell I could do this show without them. Thank you all for participating. Thank you for being on the show. Give it up.